Hello DJ. Today I will show you how to make Audio Technica ATH-M50 studio headphones removable and detachable cable mod. This modification will free you from future cable problems. Just buy a new replacement cable for a few bucks and that's it. Just do it yourself and forget cables problems. This removable cable mod can be done for almost any Audio Technica ATH headphones, because these studio class headphones are very similar building construction. After the mod you can forget about cable problems. Just change cable for any life situation. To do this work, you need to buy a 3.5mm socket for chassis mount. You will also need to ask your grandmother for a soldering toolkit, and a permit to operate a soldering iron if you are under 18. Once you have everything you need to modify your headphones, you can start work, because as you can see, the original cable for these headphones is damaged and the headphones no longer work. So today we will not only modify them, but also repair them. The first task is to cut the old, damaged cable. Then remove the ear pads, which are already terribly old. How to replace ear cushions with new ones, see my previous video. Then unscrew all 4 screws so you can get inside the headphone housing where all the wires are. As you can see, there's not much inside, just a few wires. Pull out the old cable. Then take out the rubber cable holder. Then use a drill or a reaming knife to make the hole large enough to fit through 3.5mm socket. Remove the plastic pin on which the cable was previously fixed, because this pin is in the way of the socket. Then smooth the edges of the drilled holes with a file. Then insert the socket. Take out the white acoustic pad so that it does not disturb the work. Put the nut on the socket, as it will not be possible to do after soldering the wires. Take new aux 3.5mm stereo cable, plug it into the socket and check with a multimeter which socket pins are ground, left and right. Remove the outer jacket from the old cable. Then carefully remove all 3 wires insulation with a sharp paper knife. Then tin all 3 wires so they are easier to solder to the socket contacts. Then tin the socket contacts so that the wires can be soldered more easily and with better quality. Solder the old headphone wires to the new 3.5mm socket contacts. Here it is important to make sure that the headphone ground is at the socket ground, left at left and right at right. Otherwise the headphones will not work correctly after repair. Then unscrew the socket locking nut. Pull the socket out of the headphone housing and put a little glue on the socket. Then push the socket back into the headphone housing so it sticks well. Apply superglue to the socket also from inside the headphone body and screw the nut on tightly. Apply glue over the top of the nut so that it is locked in place. Put the acoustic pad back so you don't forget to put it in later. Then try closing the headphone housing to see which plastics are blocking the headphone from closing. Cut out the excess plastic so that the headphones can be screwed tightly together. Screw the headphones back on. Put the earpads back on. Just remember to watch the video on how to replace those old, ugly earpads with new ones. Here's the result. A new socket. Now these Audio Technica ATH-M50 have the exact same feature that the latest model M50X, which has options to detach the cable. Then plug the headphones into the sound source and open the Techscrew left and right channel test video. Check that everything sounds as it should. Also listen to the phase test to see if the wires are properly soldered. If everything is as it should be, then I applaud you. You have fixed the headphones and made a detachable cable mod for them. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to post them below this video, but for now I wish you the best of luck.